So continuing from my last vlog around the main challenge around performance management, where I talked about 4 or 5 different types of conversations that the managers should be having with employees. Now the reality is that this conversation that happens, usually target setting only happen once a year. Development conversation typically almost never happens. Real-time feedback almost nearly never happens. In my actual conversations with managers and leaders in companies, I have asked them point blank how many managers have had a development conversation regularly with their employees, and the numbers are quite horrendous. Only 20 to 25% managers actually have a development conversation regularly with their employees, right? That means majority of managers actually don't care, and they don't want to invest in finding out what their employees' career aspirations are, because development conversations are linked to that. In the same manner, we found out that about 90% managers actually cannot give candid, transparent, constructive feedback. That means if they need to be on point and give constructive feedback where they talk about the development opportunities, where the gaps are, where the employees could have done better, managers unfortunately cannot do that. Now, we've actually developed a intervention where we actually focus on all these 4 or 5 conversations from a reactive perspective to a proactive perspective. What that means is that we have looked at these conversations from a different perspective, taking each conversation separately and identifying how do managers actually become good at that. Now, no manager is going to become amazing overnight. It is obviously a matter of practice, but we're trying to shift the mindset where the manager-employee relationship needs to move from a more directive to a coaching relationship, right? A manager becomes a coach, and they guide employees in their daily lives. And so we have tested this with companies, and the results have been very positive. I experienced this myself in my last company that I worked with, where the managers really acted like coaches, and it made that relationship really, really fantastic.